Hi, this is Chris of Creations by Chris. I'm on I-264 going up to Tacoma, Maryland to Indian Sari Palace to do a little Indian shopping. It's a beautiful day. It's about 77 degrees, but it's nice and cool. And I'm looking forward to doing a little shopping. Well, we're almost there, but first, a stop at Sarah's Fabrics. Now, I've been shopping at Sarah's for years, but more about Sarah's later. Because we're here! ISP, Indian Sari Palace. Let's go inside and take a look around. Stop, Chris. Okay, sometimes I do talk to myself. Breathe, breathe. Okay, I'll be alright. But for a person who loves sari, I mean who really loves sari, what a place of beauty. When you first walk in, you find the store nicely arranged, not overly crowded, and it's easy to view the garments and the materials. And as you look around, you'll see Indian Sari Palace also has a good selection of jewelry for your special occasions. Okay, here's yours truly, looking at an unstitched curtain. I like the color, but not the design so much. As we continue to pan around, you will see men's suits on the rounders and the many unstitched curtains on the wall. What an amazing selection. Can you believe it? All those are unstitched curtains and more. Now, this is not a store-bought. Yes, it is old, but still good. This is a real working sewing machine. ISP can take your measurements and stitch your garment to fit. Now, while I was talking about sewing, you were looking at some of the window displays. These are ready-made garments. Now the odds of these fitting exactly are small. So the garments are stitched with a loose stitch, which can be easily removed to allow for alterations. And a good sales representative will always find some alterations you need. Yeah, more dollars for the store and a perfect fit for you. That's a win-win. Okay, one final look around the store before we move on to what I purchased.
Okay, we made a pit stop here.
This is the outside of Sarah's Fabric. I've been shopping at Sarah's for years, when she was in the basement of a small house. Sarah's just a few minutes from ISP, and when it comes to finding traffic, you can find just about anything you are looking for at Sarah's. And I will show you at the end what I purchased from Sarah's. Hi, this is Chris of Creations by Chris. Just wanted to share with you two purchases I made of two saris, and this was one of my shopping trips in Maryland, and this is at Sari Palace. Okay, this one I like the gold and black combination, and I also like the black and white stripes on it. And there's another portion that was given to me, and it's a solid black and white stripes. And that's this piece here. And what I'll be doing with this piece, this will be the top part of the garment. I think I will be making a blouse and a skirt out of this particular sari. And I'll be using the black and white stripe for the top part. But I'm going to cut the pieces out in a way so that the stripes are going in different directions. And I'll share that with you when I've completed the garment. When you're buying a sari, ever wonder how it will flow when you walk? This is one way you can test how a sari will flow. You'll also see how sheer a sari really is and why it has to be worn wrapped. Or if you are designing a sari into a garment, why in most cases you will need to have it lined. So I just tossed it and recorded the video in slow motion for you. Okay, now this is a piece of the sari. This is a print I really didn't anticipate, and I will not be using it for the project that I'll be using with the major portion of the sari, but I will use this for another project. Now this is the end of the first sari I bought. Okay, now on to the second. Okay, so this is the second sari that I purchased from Indian Sari Palace. This one is a little bit more simpler. It's not quite as embellished as some of the others that I purchased, but it had a nice color of a blue. It went from like a royal blue to a lighter sky blue, and then it has the taupey gold color. And this is the one that my husband really liked. Now as we zoom in, notice the richness of the blue and how it is mixed with the gold. Now it's time for the flow test. Let's see how the dress will flow. This sari really has a nice flow. You also see how sheer the fabric is. You can see straight through one layer, but when it is wrapped or folded, the colors become bolder and richer. But because it is so sheer, as I said before, when you design a garment from a sari, unless you really want a sheer garment, you will want to line it. And lining it like wrapping makes the colors bolder and richer. Now this sari is more simple. Some Westerners may feel that the other saris that are really highly embellished may be a bit over the top. But this one has a nice simple design. And with this particular one too, whatever you make out of it can be really elegant. Buy online is great, but I really love visiting IPS International Sari Palace. It is a wonderful experience. When you're buying saris or fabric, there is nothing better than being able to put the sari in your hands. And I love it. So if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, be sure to visit the International Sari Palace. Okay, now these two pieces are from Sarah's Fabric Store, and I've been shopping at Sarah's store for years, and you can pretty much find anything that you're looking for. You can find bridal wear fabric, everyday fabric, and even menswear fabric, which today is a little difficult to find. And these are just two of the pieces that I purchased recently for there that I'll be using for whatever projects I can imagine. Okay, when I saw this piece, I said it would be a nice piece. It's an embellishment for a sleeve for a dress or blouse or jacket, whichever. Now this was actually a separate piece, and when I saw this piece also, I said, well, might as well go ahead and make a dress from this piece, and then the piece I saw for the embellishment for the sleeves, I can use it on this same piece of fabric. And these are actually separate pieces of fabric. Oh, and this is the third piece of fabric from Sarah's Fabric, and it's a unique piece. It sort of have a rayon feel to it, but it's unique in that the color is not really green, it's not really brown, it's not really gold either. It has a sort of a combination of all three colors. And this is about 3 yards, and it's about 50 inches wide. So. And right now, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this piece of fabric, but I'm really excited about using it also. And sometimes I'll just buy fabric and not have anything particular in mind to do with it, but I know I will come up with something. And one thing when it comes to shopping for fabric and being a seamstress such as I am, and I know many of you all also, you never have too much fabric because an occasion does present itself, and you know you always have something at your fingertips available to you so that you can make whatever garment you need for that occasion. And this has been Chris at Creations by Chris. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Creations by Chris, for more fashion videos.